And we are live.
Life. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever we do reach you. Jumela, if I reach you from Botswana. My name is Ruth. We are here to talk about our reasons why. First and foremost, we'd like to apologize for the delay. We had a technical glitch. I'm here with my business partners, Brenda and Proscovia, all the way from America. So we are here to talk about why did we join this business. So I'm going to, without wasting time, to go to Proscovia to let us know about why this business.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from. We are sorry for being late, technical issues, but that is what we call business. Not everything has to be smooth. Thank you, Madam Ruth. Thank you, Brenda, for being here. Why? When we leave our countries, most of us who are immigrants, there's a lot we expect. Most of us, if majority sold what they had in just in the name of greener pasture. So literally we know that even where we're running to, it isn't a smooth run like we may expect. So why? I know that so many reasons, but the first thing was when you want to have something that is extra besides your job that you're doing, you look out for something that it really gives you some peace of mind. You wanted to be a bit of independent, and then besides you want to be as a family person, as a mother. I wanted something that gives me that time to be with my children. So one reason I wanted to have extra income besides my main job, that alone was one thing that I looked at. I'm like, okay, once this paycheck comes in, I don't have anything left besides that. And all that paycheck that comes in, I pay bills and that's it. But then I looked out, I'm like, what else can I do? What else can I do? And then here I land on another video of a particular lady who's also a mother like me. And I'm like, wait, does this work? I said, yes, it works. And then the other thing, I wanted to spend time with my children. I nurse my kids, all of them. I nurse them. They don't take formula. And when you start feeding children. So when did I have that time to sit home to be with my kids? I nurse them until the level at the stage of feeding. So I wanted that first moment with my children besides nursing them. So one time to spend time with my children meant a lot to me. A lot to me. And I mean, I don't want to drive in this snow. Not at all. Not at all. So I looked for other ways. Why do I need this? I had so many things running into my mind, a lot of them. And I'm like, okay, this is the reason why I need this business. This is the reason I need to have a side hustle. This is the reason as to why I need to be independent of my own. I mean, a lot if I to go on and on and on. But those are some of the basics that I needed to have.
Okay. One would wonder, people are skeptical. Will you work from? Is it working or is it true? Is it something that one can look into it? What can we say about those who are skeptical about this business?
At first, that is okay, and it is very, very normal. Very normal to be doubtful because you have to tread carefully. Once you go in and you see something all of a sudden, most of you receive so many phone calls. The other day, someone calls and claims to be an Amazon person, or you have an Amazon account. I'm like, yes, ABC. Then I'm like, and then the address a person tells you is not right. And then the person says, okay, can you verify that you didn't order this item? Can you tell me the last 4 digits of your debit card? And I'm like, I didn't order for anything. Why would I verify something that I did not order to? So it is okay to be doubtful on what someone tells you. But at the same time, you have to be very vigilant. Very, very vigilant on anything that you do. But if you're out there and you're still doubting if this works, we are here. We are here to make sure that we let you know that it is worth, it works. But it is not a quick harvest. You know the process you go through when you are going to plant. What is that process? You cannot just wake up where you did not plow and then you expect to have, you didn't plant, you didn't prepare the garden, and then you want to harvest. So that is the process of what you go through. So if you are doubtful out there, like this doesn't work, you are right, and it takes time. That is how I was before, because I kept on seeing these ads over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, no, I don't think this works. How come? And then when you hear almost in a particular field, you're like, is it meant for only this?
Yes.
But not until I'm like, okay, fine, Proscovia, there are so many things why you needed this. And then I took a leap of faith and I had to go on and entered. The moment I entered, I'm like, wow. My research, my intuition wasn't wrong. I'm on the right path. So it is fine to be doubtful, but at the same time, it takes your mentality to think what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah. Thank you, sister. And Brenda, would you want to share your whys and let the audience know why this business? Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, our host, Ruth. Again, my name is Brenda. I'm sorry, my voice, I have a cold. It's a cold season here in the US, but that's fine. Yeah, so my name is Brenda, born and raised in Uganda, and I've been in the US for 7 years. I usually tell my story because I know there are many people out there who can relate. So before I started this business, I used to do multiple jobs. I could do my 9 to 5 evening job and then weekend job. But when I had a child in this country, before I left the hospital, I knew I wanted to have some maternity leave. And the only maximum time I was granted was 16 weeks. Now, inside me, I was like, okay, after the 16 weeks, what next? How is my baby going to be able to survive? Who is going to be able to take care of my baby like me while I'm out there juggling here and there, juggling from one job to another? That's when I sat down and I had to think beyond. I was like, okay, there should be another way out there, because it's not that working hard is the only way of making it. I knew there was another way, but I had to find out what is another way I can be able to earn from the comfort of my home while taking care of my child. That's where I bumped into an ad of the online dicto business. I was very skeptical. I'm always so skeptical when it comes to social media. But sometimes when you're so skeptical, you end up losing good opportunities like this one.
Yes.
So that's when I bumped into an ad. I took the first step to watch the webinar, and I took action immediately because I saw that this opportunity aligns with what I wanted. I wanted to have something that I can do from the comfort of my home while I can take care of my child. So I know sometimes when we have just come here, they say, okay, you go study this profession. Once you finish school, you're going to be earning well, and then you reduce the number of hours that you work. But no, it didn't work for me because I'm an accountant by profession. I have a good 9 to 5, but still when I get my salary, I see that I can only be able to pay bills. That's it. I can't save. I can't help my people back home and all that. So to my surprise, when I came into the community of dicto business owners, I saw doctors. I saw engineers. I'm like, wow, these are people that we look up to.
Yeah.
People that we think they have made it. They have good professions. They're earning well. But I saw all these people in our community trying to do this as a side hustle to supplement on their income. So I took action, and within a few weeks, I was able to drop all my side hustles. I was like, okay, I don't need any side hustles, any other side hustle. I'm comfortable with this with this business on top of my 9 to 5 job. So my main reason was me having a child and me being tired of juggling from one job to another. I was honestly so tired, and I wanted something that can give me a peace of mind, that can give me that time and the financial freedom.
So what do you say of like, for example, you have talked about the nurses, the engineers. You know, when we come here, there's this one thing that our predecessors or those who came here before us, they tell us, you know what? These are meant for us.
Mm.
Do you hear that word?
Yeah.
These are meant for us.
Mhm.
What does that mean to you? And like someone out there who thinks this digital business is not for us, but there are certain jobs that are meant for us. I hope you get my point. So
Yes.
what is about that?
So I think that's a mindset issue, because you find that there are certain people do certain jobs. Like Africans, there are jobs that we do as Africans. Indians, they are so much in the tech, so you find many Indians in the tech. And then so it's a mindset issue, thinking that as an African, this is all I can do, maybe caregiving or what. I can't do anything much better than that. I know when I had just come, I told people I want to be an accountant. They're like, all we do here is nursing and caregiving, caregiving and nursing. I was like, no, this is what I want. I want to be an accountant. And I did it and I got a good job. So it's a mindset thing. We have to think out of the box. You know, there is nothing that is labeled African. No job that is labeled African. It's you yourself who has to believe in yourself and try out something different. Because if someone else can do it, they have the same blood like us. If someone else can do it, what's different from them? That means even you, even me, I can do it. It's just believing in yourself.
Thank you very much, Brenda. Adding to that, my why was because I'm a single parent, and I was also working 3 jobs. And on top of that, being a single parent, you have to be here, you have to be that. It became to a point whereby it was too much for me. And to me, I prayed because I had to leave my kids. I had to take them to the childminder and go to work. And I was just coming from the hospital, actually, because I was not feeling well. So, you know, I prayed. I said I needed a plan B because I was so exhausted. That's when I came across this video that changed my life. You know, I was drawn into that video and I watched it over and over. And then I left it. Then I went back to the video again. Then I was like, what is this really? And then because of being skeptical, like we're saying, one will be skeptical, but don't dwell on that skepticism, being skeptical. So I did my research to find out about the business and all that. And then I followed the steps. I watched the webinar and I was like, wow, so this is what is happening. So there is another life out there, you know, being able to, because I was looking for something that I can be able to do at the comfort of my home, looking after my kids, you know, it was just too much for me. So I realized that plan B is possible. Change is possible because I needed that change. And then I came across this business, which I'm so grateful for it. So if someone is out there, you are watching this, you are a parent, you are looking for plan B, this is plan B. Do your own research. There is no scam, but people are saying it's a scam, it's a scam. There is no scam. We're not scamming anybody. If you are serious for a change, you need change. This is the way, and you can just reach out to us. Is there anything that you want to add into any skills? Is there any skills I want to ask about the skills? Is there any skills that we need for this business?
Yes. So in this business, you don't need to have any prior skills of having a digital business, because the beauty with the system that we have a video-based training which will guide you through each and every step of starting your business, and then go running your business until when you feel you're comfortable. Actually, we are given training over and over again. We are updated on what is going on in that social media world, so all the time. So you don't need to have any press experience. All you have to be is coachable and mentable. You have to be able to follow instructions. And I also wanted to mention that some people think maybe this is just a side hustle, something. We have nurses who have quit their jobs and they are doing this as full time. We have IT professionals who have quit their jobs to do this job on a full time basis. So it depends on what you want as a digital business owner. You can decide to do this as a side hustle, or you can decide to take it on full time. Personally, I do it as a side hustle because I love my accounting profession. I can't just leave it. But we have a lot of people in the community who are doing this business on a full time basis, and this is what they depend on.
Yeah. Anything to add, Sister?
Actually, you're talking about someone else. We have our very own right here with us. She doesn't do any other thing. This is her main job.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't need to have skills. First and foremost, the mere fact that you have a smartphone, you have that data, that is already a skill. The mere fact that you can scroll and type and say this is a scam, that is already a skill. So nobody taught you how to scroll. Nobody taught you how to type the word scam. The mere fact that you can say this is a scam, the mere fact that you are able to join social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, name them all. Yeah. That is already a skill that nobody has taught you. So you do not need to go to a school and they teach you how to type your name on any of the computers or on these, So it is just something that it is you yourself. The skill is you first. And the first skill is our mindset and our determination. How determined are you? If you're very satisfied with what you're doing right now, that is also a skill. But I'm sure majority of us are not satisfied. Of course, you can't be satisfied unless you decide to do something that you feel it is going to make you reach where you want to go. So nothing much you need to run this, because you have the data. Are you able to insert in what this requires? But it all starts with our mindset. With our mindset. Because when I came here, I didn't know how to drive. But the only thing you have to do is to drive. What did I do? I had to say, okay, fine. Now this is it. Do or die. Now I can drive in snow, whichever weather it can be. So the first skill is your mindset.
Yeah.
And then another thing someone said, is it this business only for women? Please, no, it is not for women only. Only that ladies, mothers out there, they know what it means. When I go to bed knowing I have no milk for my children, and then I look at my account and how many hours I've worked for, of course I don't sleep. I think. I'm like, okay, what is next? So it is not only for women, only that for us we put out our faces. And besides that, a mother can simply convince you so fast, or can talk to you and say, if this is a mother, and I can't come in here if I'm a scammer. And I tell you this because I have kids. So, but we have men in this business. Maybe the next time we are coming here, we need to come with men and show the world that it is not only women. We have men in this business. And if they come out, you'll not remain the same. Only that there's like, whatever, we are there, they are there. But because for us, we're like, no, we need to go out there and tell our single mothers out there, our divorced ladies. I mean, like, we need to tell them you're not alone. We are here to make a difference. We are here to change our lives. So the skill you need first
Mindset. Yeah, as you have heard, it's all about the mindset. It's all about the taking that leap of faith for you to be able to have your own business. So I don't know if there is anything that you want to add on top of that, Brenda, and so we can close up.
Yes, thank you so much, our host today. So yeah, I just want to urge people to check this out. This could be something that can change your life. This could be something that your generation will be proud that you did it for them, because this is a business that you can pass on to your generations to come. If you think like when you have a job or when you're employed somewhere, the moment you leave, your paychecks stops coming. But with this business, you have it for life. You're building a legacy for your family. So this is worth checking out, and then decide whether it's something that is going to work for you. The beauty with the system that we have is like, when you check it out, you're not losing anything until you decide. You have a chance to decide whether this is something you want to do or not. You don't lose anything checking out, because the webinars, the workshops, all the information about the business is free. Okay. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brenda. Anything you want to add? Any testimonies? Do you have any testimonies that we can tell people to say, this is my testimony, this is my tangible testimony, that you can encourage someone out there who's watching, just in 2 minutes, because we have exceeded the time, really. I'll begin. I have a testimony, because I used to be everywhere looking for money to provide, looking for ways of providing for my children. But my testimony is I now do this as a full time. This is my job. I've stopped working. I'm here in the house. I'm here home doing what I do, nursing my children, looking after them. It's so rewarding for me to see my kids going to bed and waking them up in the morning. That is something that I have missed over the years. As a single parent, someone had to do it for me, because I was working nights, so I was always on night shift trying to provide. Imagine, I don't see my kids going to bed, and when they wake up in the morning, I don't see them waking up. I'll see them when they go to school. So this is something that I am enjoying now as a single parent. And I'm so grateful for this business, because if it wasn't for this business, I wouldn't be able to achieve that. So if you are a single parent out there, whatever the circumstances that you find yourself in, this business is worth doing, is worth checking out. Do your research and reap the benefits. That is all that I can say to you guys. That's my last word.
Yes, I have a testimony to share. So as I was saying, I came into this business just hoping to get an extra maybe 500 a month to supplement my income. That's what I was yearning for. I was like, okay, if I get an extra 500 or 1,000 a month, that would be okay. But to my amusement, my business in most cases pays me more than my 9 to 5. And to me, that is so overwhelmingly joyful, because I remember when I had just come into the community, I could see people posting their income. I was like, is this real? Is this real? Like, I didn't sleep in the first few months of joining the business community. I was like, there is no way someone can be earning 50,000. I mean, yes, I'm sorry for talking figures, but there is no way of someone earning 5 figures in 1 month, right? To me, I remember telling my husband, I was like, hey, don't you think I've joined the Illuminati group? I don't think I mean, I was like, no, I have never dreamt in my entire life that someone can be able to earn 5 figures in a month. But here we are. In most cases, my paid days are better than what I earn from my 9 to 5. So guys, this is worth checking out. Check it out and be able to make a decision for yourself. We can't hear you, Proscovia. I think you're mute.
Moving forward, whilst we're waiting for our sister to come back, yes, it is a business that really takes you to another world that you never knew it existed. You know, for someone to earn 5 figures, you have to be working years and years. But when you came into this business, we just like these possibilities are endless in this business. Possibilities, financial possibilities, even personal growth. We came here with no experience, being not tech savvy, but now we can do a lot of things. There is just enormous opportunities beside financial freedom in this business. A lot. You grow personally, your mindset is being transformed all around, and financially you are transformed. Everything, you are being transformed in this business. Why would someone not want to be part of this? I'm really reaching out to single parents because I'm a single parent, and I know how it is like to raise kids on your own and trying to juggle household, work, kids. You know, life happens and you're trying to juggle. You get overwhelmed. And if you are out there and you are watching this, I'm reaching out to you to say you don't have to be bent out. There is a way. Yeah. Come and enter your Sabbath. Come and just rest. Yes, it's not a quick scheme of getting riches overnight. No, you have to work. But how awesome is it to work towards building a legacy for your children? Yeah. What we've gone through, our kids shouldn't go through, because there is an opportunity. This business is an awesome opportunity that we have never heard about. You, like my business partner was saying, Brenda was talking about, you cannot transfer your job. Your 9 to 5, you cannot transfer to your children. But this business, we can transfer to your children. So if you are watching right now and you are looking, you need change. You don't think about it. You need change. This is the place for you to be. This is what you need. We are here to help you. If you want to know more about, click on you can see the website there. Click on them and we will see you. We'll be waiting to hear from you guys. Praskovia, are you back?
Yeah, I don't think she's back.
I don't think she's back. Okay. So people, have a blessed day, and thank you for watching, for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us. Is it morning there? Thank you for joining us. We are so excited to be hearing from you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye.